Welcome to the second episode. Today I'll be talking about the Carolina Panthers, my own team that sucks, but I think we'll get better eventually. Don't know when, but it'll be eventually, hopefully soon. So, first couple weeks was pretty bad, not gonna lie. The first week against the Saints, 47-10, yeah, that was awful. Derek Carr had the fucking best game of his life. Now what? The Saints went from 2-0 to what? 2-2. And then what? 1-1 in the conference when they lost to Atlanta last week. And then the second week we played the Chargers. The Chargers ran over us. Justin Herbert, J.K. Dobbins. Pretty sad to watch. 26-3. And those first two games were when we had Bryce as a starter, but then we actually took him out for Dalton. What we should have done his rookie year was let him sit behind Dalton and let him watch Andy for the year and see how he does his second year, but we ended up not doing that. So I think that was kind of stupid. But now that's what they're doing, and I think that might help Bryce a lot. But or it might just be Bryce's trash, but I doubt it. Um, got our first win of the season against the Raiders. Had every North Carolina fan thinking, "Oh shoot, the Panthers might be back." And then the week after, you get destroyed by the Bengals. But I mean, I wouldn't say destroyed, but losing by 10 isn't really that great. I mean, defense played like dog. Like they couldn't tackle to save a life. Think for what Jamar Chase had a 63-yard touchdown because dude couldn't even tackle. It's crazy work. But hey, we got the Bears this upcoming week. I feel confident that we can pull it out. But we have to see how Caleb Williams is gonna do because Caleb Williams can never, this might be his breakout game against our hurt defense. So I mean, shit, we ain't think the Buff. I didn't think Cincinnati was gonna beat us because they were what 0-3. They were playing like absolute trash, and then coming into Carolina. I mean, people say Joe Burrow's a really good quarterback. I don't see it. I mean, Joe Burrow, yeah, he gets what 250, 300 yards a game, but he's not. It's not like he. I don't know. I just don't see it. I mean, Joe Burrow that one year when they went to the Super Bowl was pretty good. When they had T Higgins, they had all that stuff going working for him. But then now I mean, what, you start 0-3? Like, and then you beat the Panthers, and now your fan base thinks y'all's back? Nah, it's crazy work. But yeah, we got the Bears, and that's in Chicago. That's another thing. Chicago, I mean, if we were if we were in Charlotte, that might be a different outcome. Even though I still think we were gonna win regardless, but we'll never know. We'll see what happens. But I think we should be Chicago. We play Atlanta after that on week what? I think 6 or something. I think the way they played against Tampa Bay last night, I don't know. They got lucked up, but Kirk Cousins went crazy. I think what 42 for 58 or something like that. 509 yards is crazy work. 509 is crazy. And I think in my other podcast I said I didn't think Kirk Cousins could pull it out. I was completely wrong. That was an amazing game by him. Not even gonna lie, that was actually really good. And then we go against the Commanders that are red hot in week 7. Shit, I don't think we'll beat them at all because, bro, the way they've been playing, bro, Jay and Daniels locked in. Then they got what Dan Quinn is their head coach. That shit's tough. I'm not even gonna lie. I really fuck with the Commanders. I mean, Terry McLaurin's having a good year. Their defense is playing like I don't know what they're playing pretty good. Shit, Commanders might be a real team. They might even win the NFC East if the Cowboys and the Eagles don't fix their problems. The Commanders are a real good chance of winning that conference. Then you got Denver. Bo Nix had only 72 passing yards, I think, last week, and somehow still won that game against the Jets, 10-9. But that game was pretty low scoring and pretty much finished the whole time. But shit, Denver's has a pretty good defense, I know. But I mean, their offense can be good. They just have to see. Then we played New Orleans, and then we lost to them in week 1. I think this might be a get back, but I don't think we'll win. But I think it'll be a pretty close game. It won't be a blowout like the first week was. And then we go to I think Germany, play the Giants. I don't know that. I mean, at first I felt confident that we're gonna lose to the Giants this year, but this year I don't know. I mean, it depends if we can lock up Malik Neighbors, Wandell Robinson, Darius Slayton. I mean, the Giants have good receiver cores. I mean, Daniel Jones is starting to pick up, but I mean, he needs to start getting active. He needs to start going. He needs to start getting better and better. But he's getting there. And I mean, I don't think Brian DeBall is the best coach for that, but it's not my opinion on how that matters. But that's just my opinion. And then we come back home against Kansas City. The way they're playing, I wouldn't be surprised if we pull an upset, but I don't know. The referees are probably going to ride their meat something regardless. They'll probably still win the game. I mean, with Rasheed Rice probably being out for the rest of the season, that might end up hurting them, but I doubt it. You got Travis Kelsey. That's what Travis Kelsey probably going to pick up because everybody talking about how he's not ready for, or he's not Taylor Swift this, Taylor Swift that. Yeah, I mean, we all hate Taylor Swift if you're an NFL fan because she's been on the TV every time they show the game. But I mean, I it might be a upset, but I feel like Kansas City probably won't beat us by more than 10 points, depending on how we play. And then Buccaneers we might win at home. I doubt it. I mean, shit, I don't know. Hopefully, because I'm trying to make the playoffs, but the Panthers probably don't have a good chance of doing that anyways. It's the Panthers, and then go back to going to away games against Philadelphia. The way they're playing, they're not playing that bad, but they're not playing that good. Their defense is straight. They're playing pretty good. Their offense though isn't on the right on the right schedule. I think they played Tampa Bay last week and they let up a lot of yards, and that was pretty bad. With Mike Evans, I think had a touchdown. Chris Godwin, I think, and I think the running backs had pretty good rushing against them too. I'm not pretty sure. I have to look that up. And then we go back home stretch against Dallas. If they play like they've been playing recently, we might come out with a win. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, Cowboys are pretty okay. I mean, they're not that bad, but they're not that trash. But I mean, Parsons getting hurt, Dexter Lawrence being on IR, but that's probably not gonna last all the way until like week what 14, 15. I don't know, but I don't know. Dallas might be a struggle to beat. Probably. C. Lamb's probably gonna have over 100 yards on us. Dak probably gonna have 300. That might be happening. And then we come back the next week and play Arizona. If JC can lock up Marvin Harrison, I think that'll be a good matchup to watch, good video to see. But I don't know. Arizona probably depending on how the teams look at the end of the year, that'll probably show us what that happens. And then we go away to Tampa Bay and Atlanta, where I think we'll probably lose those two games. So I mean, I don't really think the Panthers will have a winning record. I mean, they usually never do, but I don't really know about that, so I really don't know. But I'm gonna tally up all of this, and I'm gonna see how many wins I think we're gonna have this year, and then I will see. Well, it's going 6-11. I don't know if that's how that works, but if that is, I have winning only 6 games. That's pretty bad, but hey, I mean, getting more than 2 wins is a better thing for me. And then conference play will probably go Yeah, that's going 4-3 in conference play, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But hey, you never know. You never know. But end of the season, I have us going 6-11. So I mean, it's not that bad. Yeah, it won't make us to the playoffs, but it's better than having two wins before last season. And then hopefully next year we'll have Bryce Young as our quarterback, and hopefully he's like fully prepared and mentally ready for this starting job because our offensive line has been a really good help recently, and I really enjoyed that for us. And then our defense, when we get Derek Brown back next season, it's going to be a scary season. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, that's it for what I'm going to talk about the Panthers. I hope you enjoy.